I'm John Eastham, owner of the Whickerbill gift shop. We sold these posters in the early 70s. They were made by a Palmer High School student named Roy Linton. He was quite an artist and had a great imagination. Went on to create a wonderful business doing custom paint jobs on cars. Still doing it. But we had quite a business going with these posters. And I think he came up with most of the titles. Not quite sure how all of that was handled, but we had them on the wall around the store and some in the window. And they caused quite a commotion and sold hundreds of them over the years that he was in school, in high school. Mrs. Olson was always featured on the commercials for Maxwell Hot Coffee. And of course, Postum was a coffee substitute that would allow you to sleep because it didn't have caffeine in it. So that's how the poster came to be. Self-explanatory, because in those days, you never knew what the kids were going to bring into the school building.
And these days, too.
Yeah, right. That's when it all started, though. Well, there's our shopping bag.
That's the original one?
Mm-hmm. The flower's been replaced with a bird somewhere along the line. Don't know when that happened. He had a fellow who helped him, another fellow named Roy, who would help him with the actual process of printing them or doing the screening. And they lived in a little house down on South Sierra Madre. And when he'd get an order for the shopping bags, well, he'd have them hanging all over the house drying. Oh, okay. If you would write the world, start with yourself. Very apropos today or any time. Vote. That's self-explanatory. Education, you achieve it. True. We should bring these posters back. They're certainly what you think and do, you will be tomorrow. Very good. Very good. And never goose a waitress carrying hot coffee. What can I say about that? And stamp out pay toilets. Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Do they even have pay toilets anymore?
Of course they have pay toilets. God Lord, yes. I think every town in America in their public restrooms is thinking about putting pay toilets back in. They're so hard up for money. Yeah. And the reward of a thing well done is to have done it. God, yeah, these are great. We should bring these back. Oscar Wilde for Scoutmaster. Mm-hmm. He probably would get the job today. Confucius has a big mouth. I love that. Humbug. Oh, that was our great Christmas poster. That was a wonderful one. Love thy neighbor, but don't get caught. Well, Jesus saves. Well, that wasn't one of our better sellers, but there's another humbug. Ski Vietnam. Yeah, oh gee, the war was going on then. If at first you don't succeed, cheat.
That one is signed by Richard Nixon.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of that going on today. Start the day with a smile and get it over with. That's for all the grumps in the world. Repent and be saved. If you have already repented, please disregard this notice. I love that one. Isn't this a beautiful day? Just watch some bastard louse it up. Oh, great. What does it say? Let it be. The peace symbol. Jesus saves. S&H green stamps. We got in big trouble with one of the churches over that one. We should bring them back. There are a few that are very apropos to life today.